Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Operator. So, this was a game that I just literally found seconds ago. So, I just was, again, looking at things that are a part of the Steam Next Fest and just trying to find something, of course, that would, a demo that would be something that I would play or a game that I might want to check out. And then I ran across this at the very bottom of the pile. And this interested me because it kind of reminded me of Need to Know. I talk about Need to Know quite a bit on this channel. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Of course, it had its flaws and stuff like that in it. But as far as like a game that had like, you getting into data collection and stuff like that was really, really fun. I played others like Orwell and stuff like that. Scrutinized also had some things like that in it too. But that game in particular was very, very good. I hate that there wasn't more done with that game. It kind of flew up under the radar. I'm pretty sure it didn't sell that well either, but it was a really, really good game, and I would have loved to have seen more. But this looks like it's going to be something similar to that. So let's go ahead and check it out and see what we will have here. And I think this game is on tap to come out next month. So there's that. I've been pretty bad with the release dates, but I think this one comes out next month. BioM facility somewhere in the US, 1992.
You will answer my questions as usual.
Jesus.
One for yes, two for no. Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you... Good. He's ready.
Why does it sound like I'm working for Satan? I thought I was going to be working for the government. I mean, that's kind of similar, but still. The Operator. FBI headquarters. So yeah, we're supposed to be working for the FBI. I am assuming that this is the FBI. Man, could the FBI hit you with a copyright claim? That would suck. All right, this is a secure and monitored federal government terminal. All unauthorized access and sharing of any information within it strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution. Okay, user, Draken. Okay, or Evan T. Password. Sure. Incorrect username? What do you mean it's the incorrect username? What? Oh, okay. And how long is the password? Okay. So you're actually typing, but it's like you're not typing yeah, I'm not actually typing that. You ready to start your first day as an FBI operator? You can have achievements in a demo? Okay, Evan Tanner. You are assigned to the operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Your program supervisor will contact you with further instructions. Welcome to the FBI operator program. This is a secure and monitored federal government terminal. All unauthorized access is strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution. Sharing of any information from the terminal with unauthorized personnel is forbidden and also subject to criminal prosecution. What is the operator program? The operator program has been specifically designed to provide technical support to field agents, henceforth abbreviated as agents, while also ensuring a high level of confidentiality. How does it work? Agents call the hotline. The call is dispatched to secretaries who verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and requests. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. The supervisor dispatches the call to an available operator. A direct line is established between the agent to the operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent's technical request, the line is closed. Oh God, this is literally like my job. I have to do phone calls and stuff. Ugh. No. Mike Trench. You any kin to Zachary Trench by some chance?
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
I'm never going to drink again.
That's what you said last time. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great, but I gotta tell you something.
Oh no.
On the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right?
Yeah, he's gonna fire me with a smile. Of course, Mike. I mean, Director Trench.
Good. Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Thanks. Don't worry about me, Director Trench. Okay. Okay, Xavier Skinner, supervisor.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
I read the welcome document, sir.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video, and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
I think I'm ready, sir.
Fine. But first, you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on, and click on the question mark, Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck. Though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The human DB, as we call it here. You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective, and then select the answer on the screen.
Okay. Xavier Tanner. Where's the thing? Okay. File Explorer? No, that's not it.
Open the human DB and enter my full name, Mr. Tanner. You can find it in the applications menu on the top left of the
okay.
screen.
I didn't even
Once
see
you
that.
found my age, click on the objective, and then click again on my age.
We're off to a great start. Now, do I have to actually type this? God damn it, I have to. Xavier Skinner. Okay, you're 40. Now, what did he say I have to do once I find the answer? Click on the objective and then... Okay.
Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in, and I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Thank you for this opportunity, sir. Rude. Okay. So yeah, this is already going swell. There's nothing I hate more than having to answer the phone. I do enjoy working in tech support, but I really hate having to answer phone calls.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire.
Oh.
I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
I look forward to the challenge, sir.
I'm patching the agent through now.
It's Operator Tanner, right?
That's right, Agent Pendle.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar, and some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
I'll do my best, Agent.
Thanks, operator. Okay. I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Oh, God. Okay, so the bar. What do we got here? Oh. Okay. Now I wonder if that's like...
This is our cutting-edge
Okay.
video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
Okay. Let me go back.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
Oh, okay. Ray Wells. So should I look that up, or should I just assume that Ray Wells was the one that actually did the shooting? Okay, I'll just go with that. I'll just say that Ray Wells is the person that did this. The car belongs to Ray Wells.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
Find killer's address. Oh, distributor. Okay. Oh, wait. No. That I wouldn't try and do that. Criminal car. Black Oil Motors. Should I look in the...
That's the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long. And to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it. But I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Interesting. Okay. So let me go in the applications. Let's go into the human database and let's see. Ray Wells. Oh, I like this. I really like this. Okay. Last known address was 130 Laurel Street, Culpeper, Virginia, 20136.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Good luck with the arrest.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later with your next request.
What do you mean, not great? Understood, Supervisor Skinner. Okay, so I gotta say right off the bat, I really like this. This is very intuitive, and it feels realistic. I like it. FBI Most Wanted. Please consult the latest FBI Most Wanted list. Should be considered armed and dangerous. Should be considered armed and dangerous. Wanted for mailing and hand delivering.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Of course.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
Sorry, I don't understand.
God damn it. Who are you?
Operator Tanner.
Great. Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
Well, excuse me, ass. Can you tell me about the case, Agent?
I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Dryfield, Nevada?
Middle of nowhere, hot as hell, sandy. Calling it a small town would be an insult to small towns.
Let's go ahead and type that name in. People actually think aliens were involved?
Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
Thought she was missing.
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
Well, sorry you took your job, you dick. What am I looking for?
Off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
I'm on it.
Here are the files.
Find inconsistencies. All right. Testimony. Following Connie Moore's reappearance on 1992-3-5, we recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. Connie Moore, the victim, Agent Barry Walker, agent in charge of the investigation, Brittany Holt, FBI transcriber. Can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or to take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. B. Walker, is that your camera? Agent Walker points to a camera on the table. Yes, it is. What else do you remember about that day in the forest? Well, it's a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Maury. I remember that. It's really beautiful at this time of the year. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. Their ship, the UFO. And then I think it landed to the east. So I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else. Maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to go where it landed. Then what? Then I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's when my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room and I can't move. Was there someone with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were there all around me, the aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun, only I saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white. I mean, entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing, just whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared, I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. What kinds of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do, study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical. And there was a machine they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Can you tell us anything else, Connie? Not really. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up in a desert outside of Dryfield. My head was throbbing, maybe because of their drugs or mind probes. I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily, somebody found me, or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. Okay. So that's the testimony. Phone recordings. Cell phone triangulation report, Connie Moore. Phone tower pings and timestamps from the day of Connie's disappearance and from the day that she reappeared. There were no pings between the time of her disappearance on Okay. So she was to the east outside of Dryfield. But then she was down here. Okay. And the camera. There are 3 photos, actually. So that's an inconsistency. Because in the testimony, she says she took 2 photos. Landed to the east. It's taking me an hour and 45 minutes to get where it landed. And then what? All right, what's the hint here?
Connie Moore claims to have taken a photograph of a UFO. If you're of a more rational mind, operator, most likely she did not. Your objective is to find a shortcoming or problem with said photograph.
Okay. But she did. I mean, I guess that could be the inconsistency.
Yeah, that's the photo I think is problematic. I don't believe in intelligent life outside our planet. I don't believe in intelligent life on our planet. But we gotta be more specific. We need proof that something's off about the photo.
Showtime stamps. Why can I mess with this? Because it doesn't affect the camera, does it? Oh, okay. So yeah, it actually shows the timestamps. So this is at 10:13 a.m. 2:21. Wait a minute. Is the date off? So when did she go missing? Phone tower pings and timestamps from the day of Connie's disappearance. Okay, so yeah. This was around the time, but she didn't disappear at this time. Let's see. I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head. but she disappeared on 2/5. So let me say, okay, that's not it. That's it. Okay, it is that. The photo was taken on the 21st of February, 16 days after her disappearance.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Okay. That should be simple, actually. Phone records. So she said, locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photo. Let's remember about that day in the desert. Want to hike to Mount Maury. I remember that it's really beautiful this time. She said she was at Mount Maury. So she was there. Oh, okay. That's where she was supposed to be. So you want me to try to see where she actually was? Because if that was the case, it would have to have been... Oh, I can only pick... Okay, so was it that? Yeah, there we go. Right here, Agent Walker.
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn balls.
Oh. Okay. Just a small power outage, I'm assuming. Secure boot check-in. Failed. Everything else was okay, though. Oh, that's never good. Oh, great. I've been hacked by DedSec. Hacked by how? Hello, Evan. How do you know my name? Or who the heck are you? My name is Hal. That was supposed to be pretty obvious by now. Didn't you see my cool graphics? What do you want? It's simple. I want the truth. What do you mean? Let me show you something. Do you remember the list found on Henry Jenkins? Dots. You remember Henry Jenkins, don't you? Evan? No, I guess you wouldn't. You didn't even bother analyzing him in the footage from the bar. You didn't see her name, did you, Evan? Connie Moore. The abducted woman. Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? I'm also going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 12 have been reported missing. I didn't notice, no. One last thing, and this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is the key to understanding everything. I have to go now, Evan, but I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Don't go. Tell me more. Oh, and there you go. That's the end of the demo. Okay. Well, still, with what little that was shown, that was actually really, really good. I do wonder certain things though, because the one thing that I really liked about Need to Know was that it had branching paths, and that's always been my thing with a lot of these games like this. Because I know, for instance, I started playing Cyber Manhunt 2. I started playing that recently, and it was okay. But the one thing I hated about it was that it had the same problem, in my opinion, that Orwell had, and that was that you had to follow a specific route to get answers, and it always led to a specific conclusion. So it made the point of having choices and stuff like that very pointless, and that always irritates me about a lot of games like this, where you will have a lot of things in there that you can actually do, but in the end it doesn't really do anything besides tell a story, which, you know, that's fine, but it doesn't give you any agency because you have to do things in a specific way in order to get the right answer. Whereas like with Need to Know, there was a lot of ways to do things because everything was randomly generated. You didn't get the same things twice. You did get certain evidence that would be similar, and you could kind of deduce certain things from that. But for the most part, everything was randomized. You had to actually sift through the information to find certain things. There were, of course, certain story beats that had to happen. And of course, there were branching paths. There were several moments in the game where the game could end if you make certain decisions. And again, really enjoyed that, you know, the fact that, like, you know, you could choose to work for a company. And if you actually chose that, then that's the end of your story. You don't continue any further, or you can go all the way to the end of the game, and, you know, the ending was quite cool. I would actually like to play it on the channel, but, you know, again, it's kind of it's not necessarily, it wouldn't be that long of a playthrough, but still, it's a lot to go through. It's very neat. It's very much like Papers, Please and stuff like that. It's kind of grindy, but, you know, imagine a much longer Papers, Please. But yeah, I like this. So I am wondering if I could have sifted through more of that information and found out more things, and maybe it would have gave me more story beats. And if that's the case, then again, I really do like that, you know. But so far, I really did enjoy this. And of course, you know, I'm guessing the artwork and stuff like that, and maybe even the videos and stuff, I'm assuming that that's AI and stuff like that. And again, I don't have anything against AI. This is one of those cases where I feel like AI is a good thing to turn around and use, because you can have randomly generated faces and, you know, randomly generated environments and stuff like that to make it, you know, of course, give that real type of feel and, you know, very immersive and stuff like that. So this does seem like that's, you know, properly done, if that is AI. It may not be AI. This may just be people that's working on the team and such, but I'm pretty sure these are AI pictures and AI voices and stuff like that. But yeah, so far I've really enjoyed that, and I definitely will check this out once it comes out. I do want to do a little bit more digging to see if it does have branching paths and stuff like that, and multiple endings and such. And even if it's just 2 endings and such, that's still good. And, you know, there's a fail ending and stuff like that, that's still fine, you know. But, you know, yeah, I really do want to see more of this and see how it goes. So, you know, let me know what you guys think, and if you got any suggestions for games, let me know. So if you like the video, like the video. If you'd like to see more content like this, subscribe. I have a lot of things on the channel, and I will have many other things in the future. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave it in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.